No BS just won't do. ChaoticRadio.com.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Chaotic Radio. We are the Cannabis Couch, brought to you by the TerpHouse.
What's up? What's happening?
Sorry we're a little bit late today, but hey, we're stoners, so that's the way shit works, right? Yeah. Sometimes we lag out a little bit. Actually, I think the guy that doesn't smoke weed is the one that was lagging too. That's the funniest part. It's all right.
Those damn sober people.
Those damn sober people. Gave us time for a good sesh, bro. Thank you very much, by the way, Danny Boom, for that. That was fucking amazing. Shout out Lab Pex J.
Oh, hell yeah.
All right, so today on the show, we should have my buddy stopping by. He's a little bit caught up in traffic, so, may take a little bit of a minute, but that's all good. So today we are going to talk about the federal government and what they are going to do about cannabis. Because we seem to have somebody in the driver's seat or in the saddle, whatever you want to call it, that doesn't really like medical cannabis. Very, very much frowns upon it. And he just kind of, he looks at it as a gateway drug still. He's kind of has the old dare mentality. And
stuck in his ways.
Yeah, stuck in his ways. But we all know that dare was actually admitted to be a complete unsuccess.
Failure.
Yeah.
Total failure.
It actually introduced more people and more of the kids to drugs than it did keep them away from them, because it said, oh, this is crack, this is heroin, this is meth, and this is what it does to you, kids. Hey, don't do this, right? It makes you feel euphoric and it makes you feel awesome, but don't do this, kids.
Yeah, those programs are pretty interesting. Even and AA, I think. I went to an AA sesh with my ex-girlfriend,
Shit,
dude. All right, there was this dude there and his girlfriend, and they were tripping on acid. They were talking about acid. He said he just took acid today, and I'm like, and he's sitting there just tweaked out, all fucked up. But I'm like, damn, do I ask this guy, hey, bro, can I get some?
Where's it at?
Yeah, where's it at, bro? I'm like, I didn't want anything until I went to that AA sesh. I'm like, fuck, I need some LSD, bro. Hook it up.
It almost makes you anxious sitting there. You're like, fuck, can I smoke a joint while I'm sitting here? This fucking shit's making me anxious.
He was having a good time, just staring at the walls and shit.
Oh, he was seeing all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
I get fucking depressed in those things, man. I mean, I've been court ordered. Nothing against them, first of all. It works for a lot of people, but I've been court ordered to go to a lot of them shits.
Yeah.
Not for me, man. It's hard to listen to some of these stories, man. I can't take it.
Yeah, some of those stories are pretty depressing. I mean, it'll make you want to do drugs, do some hard shit. But, we're here. We're all about the cannabis, and we're sticking to it.
Yeah, buddy.
Well, yeah.
Definitely. I tell people all the time, I have my vice, and I'm sticking with it. We all have to have our vice, you know what I mean?
Sure. Everybody's got something.
I picked mine. It's cannabis, marijuana, and it's indica. On that route, if I smoke a sativa, you guys don't want to deal with me. I know for a fact, Frank seen me smoke sativa. It's not really a fun
What,
thing.
you just fucking cracked out, or?
I'll have anxiety attacks.
Oh, okay.
I'll get all fucked up, you know what I mean? Like, I'll have to go for walks, and it's just not good, you know what I mean? Like, every now and then I can have a nice mild, green crack.
Okay.
But to find a mild green crack is actually kind of hard.
Yeah, no, definitely.
But it sucks because some of the my favorite cannabis is sativa because of the way it tastes.
Yeah.
But I can't actually go and smoke it all the time. Like, I love snowcap, but I can't fucking smoke it all the time. It's like once in a blue fucking moon I get to roll a joint of it, and it has to be at 9 a.m. on a walk already.
Right.
All this shit has to be just right for me to be able to do it. It sucks. Yeah, dude, it makes my heart beat. It sucks.
It's
you don't really like it.
Anxiety for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. You ever smoke something called King Triton?
King Triton. No, I haven't.
Okay, that was
smoke King Louis though.
King Louis, yeah, it's probably on that same level as it.
Yeah, King Louis is the shit. I heard a really funny fucking story about where King Louis came from not too long ago, and I don't know if I believe it or not, but it was a damn good story. Wow. I have to say that it came from
back.
Yeah.
So a couple of guys, they were moving some weight for the Ukrainian mob, not the Russian, but the Ukrainian mob.
Son of a bitch.
All right, And so, they were just moving a bunch of weight, and it was some of the bombest flower that they'd ever seen, and they're like, what is this? And the guys would never tell them what it was or anything. Like, no. You just take it from place to place. That's it. That's your job. And these guys are fucking, these guys are real mobsters. Yeah. So when they tell you just take it from place to place, you're like, oh, you shut the fuck up and just take it from place to place. And so they were running with them for a minute. And I don't know what happened, man, but something ended up going wrong on one of the shipments. And it came back that it had nothing to do with the transporters. Somebody actually in on the other side had figured out what was going on and came and hit the shipment. And one of them unfortunately ended up kind of passing on. Now I said I don't know if this story is true. Like I said, just one hell of a fucking story. And so one of them ended up passing on. The other guy was scared shitless, right? He was like, fuck this, dude. The fucking Ukrainian mob's going to come after me. I just lost some of their shipment. My fucking partner's dead. Like this, I'm in some shit. So he ran. And one day his son gives him a call, I think it was. And he was like, hey, Dad, man, there's been the same car sitting down the street. It's around me often. Yeah,
you're gonna be looking over your shoulder.
Yeah, exactly. And so the dad ended up coming back, whatever, and he ended up coming back and doing his thing, but he stayed low key just to kind of protect his kid or whatever. I don't know what it was, but started doing a grow and everything, and the Ukrainians found out. Well, like they do, and they showed up, and they talked to him, and they were like, here you go, it's not your fault. Handed him some fucking cuttings of King Louis and said, here you go, this is where it is. And my boy Donovis has just walked in.
He's like, grow this shit.
Yeah, grow this shit, dude. This is what you were moving.
Gotta grow this stuff.
And then so that's where and he was the one that released it to the public.
And that's where King Louis came from. That's King Louis. Okay.
Yeah, that's where King Louis came from. And so I'm like, like I said, I don't know if it's exactly true, but
it's interesting.
If it came from the fucking if it came from the Ukrainian mob, that's some dope shit. I gotta say, you know what I mean? Like that's one hell of a place for a strain to originate. Yeah, coming out of mob world,
Absolutely. Well, it looks like we got a guest here now, huh?
We do have a guest here now, dude. What's up, Donovis?
What's good, G?
Donis. Sorry, my bad.
You're good. Greenery Depot's in the house.
A little bit stoned, dude.
Oh, for sure. Trying to get there. Brought you guys some Tata. Brought you guys some Tata OG so you guys could try out.
Oh, that's what's up,
that's
bro.
Our big hitter. That's our house OG right there.
Who's we? Who we talking about here?
Well, my company is Greenery Depot because we do it all.
Oh,
we
hell yeah.
literally do it all. We have vape pens through 420 Vape. .com. We carry our house OG. We carry a couple strains. I host a gathering for my farmers, and we wholesale to dispensaries and delivery services.
Dig it.
Yeah, that's what's up. He's been in the game a long time. I met him when we both worked for the same gentleman not too long ago, and he was cultivating for the particular collective that I worked for, and it was honestly, he was a good grower. I've been around it for a long time, and to watch his product and what he came out with was some amazing ass shit. And I wish y'all could smell this right now in the studio because it fucking smells great in here.
Yeah, it smells like Snow G.
Y'all wish your shit was scratch and sniff right now. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, we just did the San Diego's Farmers Market this past weekend, Saturday. You could catch us every Sunday at Blacklist. Blacklist Sesh actually is about to start doing Saturdays and Sundays.
I was there last night. Were you there?
No, I was still out in SD. I was in SD doing business, but we had our booth up. Our booth is always up. We're always there to make sure that our patients are taken care of.
That's what's up. Yeah,
this is real nice right here. This is some OG Kush, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, man, it's fucking nice. It's got that gas.
It's a lemon OG and a Skywalker OG cross.
Dig it.
Damn.
Yeah.
This is fire, bro.
Straight fuel.
Damn, this shit is
we didn't fire. Enter it. We didn't enter anything in the contest. I seen the winners, and it's cool. Like they got fired. Don't get me wrong. People out in SD, they got some to burn on. But I'm sorry. We kill it with that Tata. That's that IEOG, and it's killing it. It really is. It's making its way in the shop slowly but surely. We also have our crumble and our shatter from it. Real terped, not even on purpose. It just does it itself.
Let me see one of them crumbles, Shay.
Ooh, here's one of them crumbles, Danny. Boom. Oh, it's right there in front of you too. Oh shit! See, Danny wasn't on it on that one. Stoner. There's some nice looking shatter right here. Looks nice and clean. I don't see any residue in it. That's what's up, bro.
Oh yeah.
That's what's up. I like that. I know you got good product. You wouldn't be on my show if I didn't think you did.
All right.
That's how it works. You know?
For sure. Good looking out.
I only hit up my homies that do good work. I know a lot of people, and I didn't hit up everybody.
Yeah. No, for sure. Thank you guys for having me on here.
Oh no, man! Much appreciation that you came on, bro. Because I want people on here that are educated, that know what they're talking about, that know about the cannabis plant.
For sure, bro.
That know how to cultivate in the correct ways. And not only that, but I know you are a dispensary owner and you are a wholesaler, so you know about the laws and everything like that. And so that's the kind of people I want to have on my show, knowledgeable people to spread the right message. And so thank you. It's
going in a direction that a lot of people want it to go, but not necessarily. If you sit there and think about it, there's a lot of laws that people aren't aware of because they're only seeing what's laid on the table. They're not reading what's being served also. There's more to the menu than just what you're ordering.
Definitely.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of things people don't see.
As far as us, we support we support our local 420 communities out here in the Inland Empire. San Diego, we're making our way out there. Hopefully we can open up shop and get set up out there to help people get to our meds a little better. We don't just offer the Tata. We have a blueberry kush that we have. We also push on the Alien OG, Triple X OG.
That's my favorite right there.
We have a Sunset Sherbet. I forgot that pack. But we do have a variety. Like I said, we're trying to get out to the dispensaries and the delivery services. That's who we're really trying to get. We're here to promote whoever's picking up the product. When people hit us up on Instagram or on our other social media sites, they ask us where can we get it. Well, I'd like to tell them they could go somewhere, as opposed to come to me.
Where can they find you on Instagram?
You can find me on Greenery Depot on IG, or Negro Donis, as a lot of people know me as.
That's the one I follow.
It's the business.
That's the funny one. If you all want to laugh every fucking morning, follow that one, because it's the business. Like you said, I'm not even gonna tell you. Y'all got to go check that one out because he's got the funniest fucking Instagram.
I repost a lot of stuff. It's just a lot of people I can't tag them on their repost. So but definitely, like I get people that I run into, I won't see them for like a month or 2 months, and we'll bump into each other and be like, dude, thank you, that was so good in the morning. So I try, bro, to entertain people. Not just that, I always keep everybody aware. You could also find a lot of cannabis knowledge that's coming up. I used to manage Green Coast Hydroponics. It's a great store. If you want to know how to grow, that's the place to go.
Yep.
Right here in Ontario, off the 15 and Harupa. Knowledge base, man. Like, I'm a soil guy. I'm not into hydro. I don't grow cubes. Soil's more forgiving.
Oh shit! Look what time it
Smoke
is.
weed every day.
Oh, yeah.
Happy fucking 420, everybody.
Yay!
So I hope you all take a big ass bong toke for me, because everybody knows if you listen to the show, we do not get to leave out of here for another 10 minutes and celebrate our 420. But happy 420, everybody. It is Monday. I hope you are off work or about to get off of work, and you can smoke a nice fucking fatty, just like the one that is sitting right here in front of us. Is that not right?
Fired up.
I can't wait till we go on break. We're gonna fire that bitch up and get stoned.
Yeah, man.
I just can't get as stoned as I did last show. I kept forgetting shit. Thank you, Danny, though, for fucking reminding me on everything I was saying, dude. Eddie was in here dropping bombs. I was taken back by how stoned I was and by the knowledge getting dropped in here.
Right.
It was some shit, bro. You gotta rewatch our last episode, dude. There was so much knowledge getting dropped in this room. It was ridiculous. It was pretty fucking awesome. But all right, man. So I know you're out there, and you're out there to help the people. I know you are out there at Blacklist every single sesh. Do you hit up the Tuesday sessions or any other sessions during the week?
Nah, not really. Because I'm busy throughout the week with other stuff, with grows, getting and talking to new shops and stuff like that. Like I said, we're expanding. We're trying to get out to everybody. We've been out in the IE for the last 5-6 years. I've been doing this for 10 years, you know, so for a minute it's been cool to, I've met the good and I've met the bad. I've smoked the good and I've smoked the Schnickel Fritz Johnson, you know.
Oh yeah.
We're trying to, and that's what I'm trying to get patients from having to, you know, donate to get. Like, that's crazy, bro. There's no way, you know, like there might be people that like it, that's cool, but a lot of people, when I go to places, that's what their big complaint is. They're like, they don't have the type of meds that, you know, we want. And the thing is, like, as a grower, you know, we only have so much room and so many lights to do our thing, you know what I'm saying? And to accommodate that many people, it's gonna be a little crazy for the first couple years, I think. Especially with everybody having to now put their name out on a piece of paper, and the legal issues, and, you know, you can only grow this many and you have to weigh this and that. So getting into those battles is going to be different. I've been to other states like Colorado. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was wondering, like, how are they going to regulate that, and how are they going to be able to check to see who's growing 6 plants? I mean,
I know, that's what I said.
It's weird.
I said the same thing, like, but look what happened to Eastville a couple years ago. They went door to door knocking.
Okay, so here's the thing. In Prop 64, they have the right to go door to door. They can knock on your door and ask you if you're growing cannabis, and if you say yes, they have the right to walk in and check. If you say no, they will leave, but if they find out you are growing cannabis, you are fucked.
Yeah,
and there is a fine behind it.
It's like a $200 fine. I don't know, the parts that I read, which is not much of it, but I think it might be smoking in public is a $200 fine.
I know that's a big one.
So I know even for you to regulate me to 6 plants inside my garage, like,
it's a joke. It's your privacy.
It is a joke, but you know, I mean, I think that they had to find somewhere, and they had to find a starting point. And that's the starting point that they picked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm sure later on, if they say, hey, we want to modify 64 and make it so people can grow more plants, I don't see anybody saying no. You know, if they started at the bottom and saying, hey, you can grow 6 plants, and if in a couple of years they find out that's not enough for people, you know what I mean? If people are complaining and, hey, you know, we need to grow some more plants, the law can be modified, and can be modified by a vote of the people. It was voted in by a vote of the people. It can be modified by a vote of the people. And if it's what the people want, then it can be done. So I think it's a good starting point. It really is. One reason, because a lot of people that are starting to grow, there's going to be a lot more people starting to grow, even more than in like 2008, you know, when the economy took a shit and everybody lost their jobs.
I was able to see all the new growers come out.
Right. Everybody came out of the fucking woodwork, right? Like, everybody was a fucking hydroponics grower at that point. I mean, seriously, it was like, hey, there's one hydro spot. Hey, now there's like 7 different fucking hydro stores within a block.
Yeah.
You know, and that's really, and there was enough people growing that it supported the market.
Yeah,
it supported enough all of those stores. I mean, there's some of those stores started off real small, and now they're huge, just because that's where the economy kind of took a turn to. And I see it kind of going that way again. You know, now a lot of other people are going to start growing weed, and because of the regulations with 64, it's harder to grow it outside now. You know, if anybody sees it, if your next door neighbor sees it and decides to complain, you're fucked. You get a fine. You know, shouldn't have had it. You know, you knew the law in the first place. You know, type of thing. Like, oh no, you knew the law. It's out in public view. Couldn't do it. You know what I mean? And oh no, you knew the law. You can't smell it like that. You know, because there are conditions on the smell and on the site of the plant, which is, I mean, come on, it's fucking cannabis. How easy is it really to contain the smell when it's in full fucking flower and it's just going?
And you got some dank.
Yeah, exactly. Like, dude, you pulled that out of your fucking backpack and the whole fucking studio lit up. You know what I mean? So I can imagine how the fucking plant smells, and it smells even more than that, because you know, growing cannabis is more potent.
About 80 to 90 in a room.
And that's that fucking room smells.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, and the hallway smells, and the fucking everything smells.
Code compliant rooms, and
but they still
went based
stink.
off. We kind of went based off of like the other states that are legal right now. Right. That's kind of what we went based off of. Still using our California laws,
right,
you know, on at least on construction wise, and dude, they're money. Gavitas.
Yeah, Gavitas. I've been hearing great things about Gavitas.
Those things, bro, they kill it.
Yeah, I'm actually when I move out to Arizona, I'm gonna go get a house out in Arizona because my kids are going out there. So I'm probably gonna grab some of those and, you know, do my thing. You know, just a little bit.
Yeah, even the little bit, bro. Just two to four of them things, man. It's the spread, the intensity that it puts out on it.
Can you educate us a little bit, like the new growers?
Yeah, give us a little bit. What's up? What is a Gavita? Okay. We'll start with that. What is a Gavita?
A Gavita is a double-ended light unit. The bulb is it's a special design bulb. It's not your regular HPS or
LED,
MH bulb, metal halide bulb. And the footprint is about like a 4x6, I believe.
For how many watts?
But I've seen 2 to 3 of them over one 4x8 tray. Yeah.
Oh, killing it.
Yeah, like that's
not too many.
They're putting out like 1100 they're up to 1100 watts. You could turn them down, they're variables. A lot of growers do they start off at 1,000, and then once throughout their growth they start dimming them down to like 750 because they do get hot. They do get warm, so you already know you don't want your room warm during your flowering.
Right.
So a lot of growers, they turn them down to 750 and they go from there. But the lumens, it's completely different. It's the lighting's different. You don't get that bright orange look
like you do with the HPS.
Yeah. You're getting blue in there, and the blue is real good for your foliage. That's what's helping with your photosynthesis.
Vigorous.
So it's your leaves are just getting thick, you know. So now they're absorbing more, you know, more energy. They're able to convert the carbon monoxide.
Right.
You know, and it's just, I think they're top of the line right now. Well, they've been for the last 2-3 years.
Yeah.
You know, when I was at Green Coast, we were moving them, and it started off with the big growers, you know, big commercial growers. Those guys, there's a couple of guys that they did big and they got them, and they're like, dude, these things are money. That's when the Novas and other double-ended companies started coming out with them. But I don't think nothing is compatible to it right now. A lot of people do the ceramics.
Ceramic metal halides?
They're
what are they? Halogen?
No.
Oh, I got a quick question for you though.
Okay. What's up?
Have you used any LEDs? Any LED lighting when it comes to
LED lighting? Yeah, we tried out. I did 2 companies that I tried out with. I didn't get I fully flowered with the Lumitex. It was a really good company. They have a 520. They have a 520. It's about it looks like a 8 bulb T5.
Okay.
But during the veg was very healthy, very vigorous, very growth. As soon as we got to flowering, the process was a little quicker. But there was a lot of changing because it doesn't produce heat. So dehues was a big factor in our change. It took a minute for us we started in a tent because we wanted to just try it out. Mm-hmm. And we did a couple runs with it on the tents. They did come out like about the 3rd run. They came out after we fixed all the kinks and stuff. We're still getting about the same, 1.5 pounds, you know, per unit, about like 6 to 8 plants.
Okay.
You know,
1.5 pounds on 6 to 8 plants.
Yeah.
Under one light.
Yeah. It was called a Lumitech.
A Lumitech.
Yeah, but I'd rather just push the Gavita and get.
What are you getting off of
half.
What are you getting off of the Gavitas on the same amount of plants?
The Gavitas right now, they're getting about like 2.
2 off of 6 to 8
OGs,
plants.
straight OGs.
Straight OGs.
Yeah.
How tall are your plants getting?
We veg them for about a month, so they're getting about like close to 24 inches.
I was gonna say about 2 feet tall.
Yeah. because it's allowing our stalks to get a little thicker as for our heads to get up there, you know.
Right. Yeah.
We do clones, so not of our tata, but we do have other clones. But yeah, usually like the couple of G's that we do have, like I said, we let them get, they're stringy, so we let them get a little longer. We do grapevining type deal, trellis netting.
Kind of the same thing everybody else, just doing the PVC and the netting across and just going for it. 2
layers, one at 3 feet and then another one at 5.
Okay.
Yeah, they get tall. We do them. Some rooms have they're in 15-gallon buckets, so we're getting like really big stocks. The other ones are in 5-gallon root maker pots. Okay. Fabrics.
Right.
Cocoa soil, 50-50. It's just the cocoa just aerates it very well. The roots are always just on it.
Yeah, we have a guy here that's really associated with the show. He's one of the Carls. He swears by cocoa. He loves cocoa up down. He's like, cocoa is so forgiving. You can fuck up on accident.
When I was
and you can just keep on rolling with it.
Yeah,
it's forgiving, man. He's like, you don't get newt lock like you do with hydro. You don't get any of that shit. He's
well,
like,
it does.
flush.
You do get salt buildup, but if you're on your rinses, your teas, stuff like that.
That's what he's saying. He goes, but as soon as you see something, you can just start flushing.
Boom. Yeah.
And you're good to go. He's like,
cool.
but if you get it with hydro, you're fucked.
Yeah, because the cube isn't forgiving. That cube dries and you're done.
It's done.
If it gets root rot or starts, if it stays too soaked, that they get root rot real easy, and you're like, some people say, oh, they self-prune real, like, nah, they don't do it as well as people think they do.
Yeah.
Like I had a really bad run, and I just never.
When I met you,
I don't recommend it.
You were doing the cubes. You're doing the cube thing, and you always were frustrated.
I told you.
You were always frustrated.
It's not, because that's something that you're on every day. As opposed to
for hours.
As opposed to soil. But at the same time, like in soil, I'm still in my room every day. Not as long. And I know my days are set. I have a schedule when I go in, and we stick to it.
And if you're in there for long, it's just because you're hanging out looking at your shit.
Yeah. I'm admiring it.
Yeah. You're like, oh fuck, I got shit to do. I got to get the fuck out of here now.
Yeah, right. But no, man, music's playing in the rooms. Always
positive
24
vibrations.
Hours. Yeah,
happy
man.
plants. Yeah, buddy.
They really do speak to you, man. Like, I'm a vet. I find me going into a room just like the most soothing place, where it's like almost like right now I've been golfing. It's like that, man, where I just go and it's just all I hear is plants, nature. That's it. And it's like I said, I have really bad PTSD, anxiety, insomnia and stuff. So it helps.
Right.
It's something like I recommend other veterans. If you guys need clones, go ahead and hit up Greenery Depot. We'll donate. Just hit me up. Let me know you're a vet. Show up with your DD Form 214 and your rec, or show your ID that you're 21, and I'll gladly give you 3 clones. So you can go ahead and start your garden.
Wow, that's somebody putting his money where his mouth is right there.
Good man.
That
shout out to our vets.
We do, I do support it. It's something that some people just don't understand. It's another type of level of stress. It's not the same. But
yeah, I can't even begin to comprehend that.
We just do our job, bro. But I'm always giving out specials to our veterans with our flour, our concentrates, our pens. Whenever you see us anywhere, feel free to just let us know you're a vet, and I will gladly take care of you. It's always we always support our local veterans.
That's what's up. Yeah,
we do a lot of stuff. I just started doing stuff with Weed for Warriors Inland Empire. I do a
little bit of work with them too.
I've been doing stuff with Orange County and San Diego. Yeah, man, like any other groups that are, any other veteran groups that are out there that are, you guys need help starting something, we are always, with open hands willing to help out,
That's what's up. Yeah, I haven't actually worked with the Warriors, but I knew one of them real well, and so I kind of gave him some people to go talk to and gave him some meeting spot and things like that back,
sure.
for a little bit. But I'm actually going to have my boy Cushman in here, and he's going to be on the show. He did a lot of work with those gentlemen as well. He's a vet, and he's going to come on here and talk about PTSD and how cannabis helps the vets and everything like that.
It really does. Like, I find different stuff to use throughout the day, but edibles at the end of the day, that's what helps me go to sleep. Like, it's real deal. I see friends and stuff that don't medicate, and they pull out their little med pill thing, and I'm just like, you're crazy.
Yeah, and
then I pull out my med thing, like, this is my Monday through Sunday.
Your meds are better.
It's the same. You see, they're not the pills don't look, they're not even pill form. They don't look different. They're all the same.
Yeah, I would rather, sit there and smoke. I have anxiety and things like that. No PTSD or anything, but I have anxiety, and it gets real bad to the point where I have anxiety attacks and my heart starts beating fast. And I was just telling these guys before you got here, like, that's kind of what happens to me if I smoke a sativa. I can't do it. Yeah. It's very rare occasions when I can. And so I know that cannabis definitely helps anxiety and things like that. And so I wish that our vets had access to it, a lot more access to it. And
no, for sure, we're an outlet. So
yeah, definitely. And that kind of brings us to what we're jumping on before you got here, and we're gonna catch up with it a little bit. We got to take a break here in a few, and we're gonna catch up with after the break. But brings us back to the federal government and what are they gonna do now that so many states are hitting up with recreational cannabis, because now Texas just went fully recreational, which is like this gigantic thing, because Texas was always fucking like the worst place in the world. You want to get caught.
It's always a step first, and the medicinal is the first step.
See, they skipped medicinal.
They went right
Texas
to recreational.
Skipped medicinal, bro. One day they had a 4-2 vote to decriminalize under 2 ounces of marijuana.
Yeah.
2 days later, they have a vote to legalize recreational cannabis.
Yeah. Went from felony to misdemeanor to recreational in 2 days.
Wow. And the recreational passed on a 5-2 vote, bro. Yeah. So it's like, what is the feds really gonna do, especially now that one of their biggest states is on our side?
Well, literally the biggest state.
Literally the biggest state.
Second highest population.
Yeah,
behind only us. You know what I mean? And now we're both recreational.
We're recreational. We're huge. So everybody stick with us here on Kaotic Radio. We are the Cannabis Couch. We're going to be back right here with my homies, and we're just going to continue talking about cannabis. I love my life.
Oh, yeah.
Press a button, watch the motherfucker do tricks.
Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118 Good Radio and Chaotic Radio. In that order.
All right, everybody, we're back here on Chaotic Radio with the Cannabis Couch.
Welcome back.
We got Danny Boom, Frank B,
buddy.
and Greenery Depot.
What's up?
We got our engineer in there having some fun behind our back. That's all
Where
good.
the shit is that coming from?
It's coming from you, bro. It ain't coming from me. I don't have that control. You do. Well, fuck it. We got background music. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, we got
We just going for it. Fuck it. I ain't
That's
giving a
my
fuck.
pocket.
So we got some comments going on over here, and
Twice.
yeah, everybody gets to hear me again. I'm just like fucking awesome and sexy.
My fault.
We're back.
Boom's fault.
Yeah, you know you love it.
We're good.
It was Danny Boom over here. Let's not blame the engineer. It
Okay,
was
yeah, because
Danny
I was
Boom.
like, where the hell is
Blaze,
that
man.
coming from, man?
He was freaking out in the booth. I was watching him the whole time. He was fucking jumping around like a madman.
My fault.
It's all good.
All right, so we got some comments going on. What are they saying over there in our chat?
Man, well, we got a few things going on here. We got Brandon, who's pretty interested in owning a firearm, even with cannabis also.
Well, that's the beauty in 64, actually. Everybody says it's so horrible, but actually there are a lot of really good parts to that as well. Because now with 64, you have to register as a 215 patient. You have to get a state ID card. And by getting a state ID card, it puts you on a certain list, that one list that, you know, nobody ever wanted to go on. Well, that list actually does exist, and it is when you get a state ID card. And when you get that card, they also run your name against who owns firearms. There's a few other things that they run it against, but honestly, I don't care because I don't have any of those. I just have guns. So that's one I paid attention to. And they will run your name against the firearms and who owns one and exactly what guns you have. And as of 2018, January, I think it is, you can no longer have a state ID card and own a gun. That is absolutely correct and completely fucked up. But at the same point, I get it, because there has to be a line drawn in the sand somewhere. And sorry, I'm really stoned. That's a good joint, by the way. Fuck you. Why do I always come back from fucking break and I'm always like, I have a good fucking point and I can never make it because I'm fucking high. Anyways, there has to be a line in the sand somewhere. And for them to draw it right there, okay, cool. We know exactly what you can and cannot do. You can have an ID card and you can go get medical cannabis from a dispensary. You cannot buy a gun. There's a line. But you can not have a medical ID card, go to a dispensary and get recreational cannabis, and own a gun.
Yeah.
So there's a way around it completely. But if you don't want to pay the tax, and I don't know what the other benefits exactly are, because California hasn't told us what benefits that they're going to really provide for medical patients under 64. Yeah, I don't think they're really going to be quite honest with you. I have heard that the other states that had medical cannabis, then they brought in recreational cannabis use, are trying to do away with the medical because they don't collect money.
Yeah, indeed. That's what Washington did.
That's what Washington did. I have heard that Colorado is also attempting that. They're making it harder to get your recommendation. In order to do that does take away the medical. If nobody has a medical card, there's no need for a medical market.
Right.
So if they make it extremely hard for you to get one, or really only the super ill people that really, I mean, let's face it, really do need that as medicine, are the ones with the cards. And it narrows the market down to being a 2%, 3% of the marketplace, in which in cannabis that's really not that much. Let's face it. Yeah, it's probably still millions of dollars, don't get me wrong, but it's not that much in the overall plan. So he's absolutely right. You can't own a gun.
And that was Justin or Jordan, by the way.
That was Jordan
Brandon.
that said that one. Yeah. Brandon, what did Brandon say?
Brandon's he's just concerned with the federal laws. He said the government only makes cannabis legal that they can tax.
That's true.
And
we have to give him something, bro.
Yeah, and he was just debating also with Jordan or sharing Jordan's beliefs about the guns.
Yeah, the guns is a crappy thing, but at the same point, like, you're gonna get to go buy your cannabis anyways. It's not like they're taking cannabis away from you and telling you you can't own a gun and smoke cannabis, because that's not what it is at all. It's saying you can't be a medical patient and own a gun. There can, so you still get to smoke weed. You can still sit there with a joint in your mouth and fire your AR all you want. Now, I'm not saying that's 100% legal, but you can go ahead and do it all you want, and there's nothing really anybody's going to be able to say. So I don't really see a drawback to it. Do you see a drawback to it, Boom?
Well, say you're processing or something, and you say you run BHO and you have a gun. That's still a felony in possession of a firearm.
Right, and it is right now.
Yeah.
And the thing is that I don't think that guns and cannabis really need to be in the same business. I understand that dispensaries do their thing and they do need to have armed guards. I get that, but I don't think that's. I think it's more a show thing than anything.
Do you feel safe when you go?
Fuck no. I'm sorry to tell you this, but dude, the guy with the gun is just as ghetto as the dude coming through the fucking door with the gun. Okay? Anybody can go get one of those licenses. I have one, okay?
One of them dudes is not going to lay down to save the next man.
He's not going to lay down to save my life. And yeah, he's got a bulletproof vest on, and sure, he's got a gun.
We know.
That protects his fucking ass.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
Like you said, though, it looks good. I mean,
it looks good.
Some people might feel safer, you know what I mean? But yeah, I don't walk in there trusting that if the shit goes down, that this guy's gonna hold me down.
Straight up, because I don't even see him at the banks anymore.
Security guards. No.
Straight up.
Who the fuck is dumb enough to rob a bank?
But no.
Well,
still though.
Several people.
Yeah, you don't see a guard at the bank. Several people.
Yeah,
but you hear of them because they get fucking caught.
Yeah, no doubt.
When's the last time they're like, oh, a bank robber got away? You know what I mean? Fucking.
It's been a while.
The 50s, the 60s.
Right, fucking movies.
Movies. Yeah, you know what I mean. When they had guards, and that's how they really protected the money. When you shoot it. I'm fuck me. Fuck you right now. Holy shit. So,
this is good.
we don't really, I don't really feel a need for those guys, especially when there's about to be so much of it. Who the fuck's going to be stealing it?
Well, when I went to Colorado, I didn't see any.
Right, because there's no need for it. There's way too much of it in existence.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah, we're Southern California, and we have some really fucking ghetto spots. I'm not going to lie.
It ain't even.
There are some places where maybe it's a necessity, but it's a necessity to have somebody there that will do what Boom said and lay down his life. He will sit there and protect the patients. I don't see 80% of those dudes at these shops. Nah, bro. Half of them, I don't even see them being able to run. You know what I mean? Like, these dudes are not athletic. You know what I mean? And if I'm gonna feel protected, I want somebody that looks like a fucking Navy SEAL standing there. I'm like, yeah, it's that motherfucker. I'm cool.
Straight up.
And there are some places that have those guys. Seriously, oh fuck, if Chuck Norris was there, I'm like, fucking nothing's gonna hurt me, dude. God, come down, come on. I got Chuck.
He'll just give you the stare, and your body collapses.
Bro, nobody fucks with Chuck Norris.
That's crazy. Because my second day working at Green Coast, we had two gentlemen come in, and I pulled out. They asked my manager at the time. He was the one that was helping them. Well, he had pulled out the 2 liter bottles of Roots Accelerator, the silver when they were still silver.
Yeah.
Fucking $400 bottles. And then a couple other things, and then he told them, "Oh, I need to get something from over there."
That's the ice cream man trick right there.
Dude, sure enough, yep, he got him because he went, and I was just on the side, came in the drawer. I seen him dip out, bro. I was gone. Over 2 bottles of Roots Accelerator, and I don't get paid for that.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? But I wish there was more of me.
Yeah. But see, I think there's going to be less of that too, though, because you don't really see that as being a big troublesome in Colorado. And okay, let me put it this way: kids are going to do that anyways.
Yeah, regardless.
I'm grew up in Southern California.
Yeah.
I have done some running into Stater Brothers and grabbing some shit and running the fuck back out of Stater Brothers in my time. I'm so sorry to Woodcrest Liquor. I'm very, very sorry to Woodcrest Liquor and your back door that you guys never fixed for years. That was your fault. And those kegs you lost, those were still your fault. Statute of limitations is up though.
Beer runs.
Oh, dude, mad beer runs.
That's just
mad
classic,
beer runs.
Classic dude stuff.
Dude, we used to party out in Gavilan Hills in Riverside. That's where I grew up partying and getting fucked up. And dude, all those liquor stores around there fucking hated us because we didn't pay for shit.
No.
And they see one kid and they'd be like, "Fuck, our back door's fucked." Because we go in there and they look at the one kid knowing that 3 kids were already in their back room.
Yeah.
Fuck. Fucking our kegs are gone.
It's like, hey man, you see the keg sitting right there, bro. All right, it's your turn this time. We got to get this keg.
Oh man, dude,
out.
That's whatever. Here and there, and I'm very, very sorry. And believe me, karma has gotten me back. There's times I've lost thousands and tens of thousands of dollars. So yeah, I'm so sorry for your kegs.
But they were great.
They were good. They were good, and they got teenagers really drunk.
Thank you.
Really drunk. So I kind of forgot where we were going with everything, but let's go back to the comments anyways.
Yeah,
because that's what we were doing.
We're still going now. Rachel just wants them to sell cannabis and guns in the same store, Walmart style. And
that's what's up. That is
no, not Walmart style. Shit. She wants to sell it at Walmart. Yeah, that's what she
at Walmart.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I gotta say. If Walmart got in the game,
they're too late, bro. They're too late.
No, I don't think they're too late.
Right. Get out of here.
I don't think they're too late. You know why? Because they have affiliations.
They're about to go higher
with everybody.
They're gonna go buy out somebody.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if Walmart. Oh, this guy said Jordan T. Yeah, what's up, dude? I feel you. Hell yeah. Gavilan Hills. That's what's up, motherfucker. That's right. Yeah, Jordan. I fucking feel you, bro. Gotten fucked up out there many a times. Sorry, Mom. It's the way it works. And sorry to all those girls I went to high school with. My bad. I loved you then. I swear. Fuck. But anyways, okay, so Walmart. So I actually think like Walmart started doing those neighborhood markets. Has anybody seen those? Where they're not Walmarts, they're like mini grocery stores, like supposed to be like a Trader Joe's type style shit.
Taking over.
So wouldn't it be fucking funny if we had Walmart weed?
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
They will, dude.
I'm telling you,
it's gonna happen.
Yeah,
they're gonna.
Philip Morris teams up with Walmart.
Yeah, but they're still.
And then fuck, the game's over.
They're gonna sell the cheap shit, dude. That's how Walmart is.
Oh, that's what they do.
The product's gonna be trash.
It's gonna be Schnickel Fritz. But
Schnickel
still,
Fritz.
like,
dude, they're gonna have millions of pounds of Schnickel
they'll be like,
Fritz.
oh.
Hey, you go to the blacklist though. There's a lot of people that just want the cheapest option possible. That'll get.
Bro,
But see, okay, so what is that? Okay, first off, here's a question. Why is it that people will be satisfied with something that isn't?
No, I agree. I asked myself that question. I was there last night
Like, is
asking
it
myself
just
that
because
question.
the demographic of the area?
No,
There's a customer for everything.
No, because it's not.
level.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
I've owned a dispensary, not that far from where they throw Blacklist, actually. And it is not the fucking demographic for the area because the dispensary I owned had a lot of like white women walking into it, oddly enough.
Okay.
And you don't see a lot of white women at Blacklist.
Yeah.
But they would walk in and even they would buy like some of the cheaper stuff. And I think the reason people are satisfied with it is because it's a pocketbook issue. Humans have been really taught to look at how much is in your wallet. Okay, that is what is the satisfying thing. The more
that,
money
or because
you have,
are they afraid to go ahead and?
Well, I think because people know that they're gonna smoke the same amount. Well, they're gonna smoke.
They know they're gonna forget to go take the kids to school at 7 in the morning.
That could be a
They're
problem.
gonna eat all
too.
the cereal.
You know what I mean? It's
All
too
of
potent.
it.
But I think it is that okay? So you go buy a gram of Tata. How much you charge for a donation?
We do 25 eighths.
25 eighths.
$25, yeah.
That's a good fucking deal. I'm not
That's our
gonna lie.
cap.
Yeah, that's a good look. That's a good look.
Okay, so 25 eighths, right? But on the same accord, if somebody's next to you was selling some bougie shit for $20 an eighth, he's selling more weed. Do you know why?
Yeah, for sure.
Do you know why?
Because they don't have to break change.
Exactly.
Oh,
That's exactly the reason. If you sold this for 3 grams for 20, this shit would fly off your fucking shelves.
Yeah, but then it wouldn't be an eighth.
But then it wouldn't be an eighth.
Exactly.
But
So
it's
you're gonna-
marketing.
So, okay.
It's marketing, bro.
You're cheating your customer.
Not
even the customer.
But
sorry.
no.
Not the
Great
customer.
point.
You're cheating your patient.
Great point. And it is about to be customer, and that's kind of my point. Is that with it about to being on a customer level, full fucking retail, everybody's going for Snickle Fritz.
Yeah, because your $25 eighth just got like a $15 tax thrown on it or some shit like that.
Yep. So everybody's going Snickle Fritz. So that's what I hate.
Boo-boo.
And we've had this conversation on where is cannabis going, because I think we're gonna lose shit like Tata. I think we're gonna lose shit. Like
I don't, because when I went, like even when I went to Colorado, I went specifically looking for OGs, and I could not find. I went to 3 different shops. One was a Lighthouse. That was by the airport. They were pretty cool. It's in the cut, and that was pretty dope. Yeah, because it was my hotel, Denny's, and then them right across the street.
That's not bad at all.
In Denver?
Yeah,
I just went to Colorado as well, and yeah, I hit a few dispensaries just like you said. And yeah, I didn't.
dude.
So you guys tell me, both
But
of you.
even Mary's, some spot called Mary's, that's out in Colorado Springs, and that was actually in Old Town. It was in Old Town, Colorado Springs, and that place is cracking.
It's legit.
Great meds.
Okay.
But I couldn't find still.
Cali got the best. That's the way it
No
is.
straight OGs. Everything was hybrid.
Fucking A.
Is it because of location? Would you say?
No,
I think it's location.
It
Hold
was,
on, hold on a second. Danny Boom, will you please read that last fucking comment out loud, please?
The last one says, if it's the one I'm looking at, it says Starbucks can sell cannabis. Buy 2 lattes and get 1 ounce cannabis free.
Oh my God, where are the white women at? We would have
We're about to lose.
we would have so many stoned white women.
They're not going to turn it down.
Dude,
Dude, how about
No.
Starbucks doing medicated
edibles.
cafe?
No, they're edibles. That's all you need.
You can't
Because in the
compete.
morning, bro, you're gonna have the coffee no matter what. But let's get an edible. Let's get a Danish.
Hey, Starbucks,
You know,
if you're listening, I do understand that you guys are not the happiest with our industry, especially the glass part of it. Sorry about that. I had nothing to do with it, by the way.
it was a great idea.
Evil.
You know, but I
badass
gotta
Should've jumped
say,
on it.
I gotta say, you know, we made some great pieces with your name on it, Starbucks. So thank you. Dabachino, shout out Hitman Glass. I love you, Dougie. I love you. The balls on you, Dougie, are fucking gigantic, bro. This is like one ball. Right here, one fucking ball. I kid you not. But Starbucks, come on, jump on it. Y'all up in Washington. You're based out of fucking Seattle. I know you're a bunch of fucking stoners now.
Oh, yeah.
It's all legal up there. It's all legal down here. How about putting some fucking cannabis in some of your shit? That would be amazing.
Who's going to be the first?
Quit fighting it.
Quit fighting it. Yeah,
Let it happen.
Just give in. Just let
They
it.
just don't want to be
It ain't
judged.
even about getting in. Because the thing is, look.
Just a tip, Starbucks.
Look, they're going to have a medicated latte machine and they're going to have a non-medicated latte machine. That's that simple.
I bet you the medicated sells way more fucking lattes.
For sure.
All day long.
Yeah,
and they'll be buying lattes at 11 o'clock at night.
They're not going to be walking up instead of saying decaf. They're going to be like, can I get a sativa?
That's right. Can I get a sativa? Yeah. Can I get a hybrid? I want a 70-30 blend.
A fucking hazy double chai with whipped soy.
Somebody goes to Starbucks too.
The ganja latte.
A ganja latte.
It's all over.
Damn, honestly, I have one drink at Starbucks. It's the weirdest fucking drink ever. And it's like totally sweet and it's full of sugar and caffeine. So I fucking love it. But it tastes nothing like anything that Starbucks makes. You know what I mean? It doesn't taste like coffee. I'm not really a coffee fan and haven't really been a coffee fan until I tried Hitman coffee. And fuck, I like it. Thank you. Shout out Hitman Dougie, because that's some bomb ass shit. And I will be coming down there, like I said, and getting my ass a membership and picking up some coffee. Eddie dropped off some of that loyal tea, right? So we picked that up on what was it, Friday?
Yeah.
All right. So I took that home, and between myself, my roommate, and his wife, it is like a quarter of that motherfucking bag is gone.
Wow.
Big ass bag.
Yeah, dude, we fucking have drinking so much of that tea. It is amazing. It is so amazing. It just puts me to sleep. It's awesome stuff. I won't turn back. That's for sure. I'm gonna go pick up the other brands. I know they have a Royal and another one. I'm really looking forward to the Royal. Yeah, Royalty, Loyalty. You gotta hit them up.
That's clean.
Yeah, you gotta check out the fucking Hitman Coffee. That's where it's at right there.
You know what I want to know?
What's up?
I want to know what's up with people's opinion on shatter and crumble. Why, like, certain areas crumble just our crumble just goes, and then other areas it's all about the shatter.
He just gave me a question I wasn't expecting. But Danny Boom, I'm gonna let you weigh in on this because I know that you particularly like different kind. Him and I have had this conversation, and Danny has actually gotten very irritated at product that I've gotten him because it has not been pliable. Let's put it that way.
Well, man, there's a different. I love sugar, honestly. Sugar, and it's probably my favorite medium because I just find it terpier and I find it just so super tasty. Word up. But I had a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? And I just left it on the parchment and just let it do what it do. Next time I go to the parchment, the whole thing's just soaking wet and just you can't touch it. It's the stickiest thing ever. You know what I mean? So yeah, that was my beef about the sugar. It was like I got you, bro. There was a lot of it, and it was fucking
Go
everywhere.
ahead and open that envelope.
And check it out, buddy.
All right, so we were just all handed, looks like
1 gram of Tata
1 gram
OG,
of
which
Tata
I got to
OG.
assume is sugar.
Oh, I like your paper. You use these motherfuckers, don't you?
I'm just wanting a 4-nugget thing. I'm trying to watch my calorie intake.
Oh, hell yeah.
4 nuggets. That's all Nate takes over at Greenery Depot is 4 nuggets.
Okay, this is some shatter.
Just some good shatter and on some good paper. Why don't you tell us what kind of paper you got here?
That's what I'm about to.
Wow.
Oh, he's got to look it up. He's got to.
It's silicone.
It's this new thing I got put on. You know what I'm saying? By some good friends, the House brand.
The house brand. Shout out Cupcake. She's actually supposed to come here on this show. So shout out Cupcake. Let's get your ass on here, girl.
Shout out.
I know you don't have a car right now, Cupcake. So if you need help, we can get you here. That's not a problem. We got homies. We got Frank. I'm sure he'd love to come have you in his car.
Hey,
I'll come pick you up.
Hey, Brandon Barber wants to know, what is shatter and crumble?
All right, Brandon. What is fuck crumble?
Well, that's my whole boy.
Yeah. Whoa, that was
Wow,
that came in
hot. Came in hot.
That was.
Let
a good
me
one
give
right
you
there.
a free half gram so I could change your opinion.
Damn,
that was
hey, Rob, you
murder
heard
right
it, man.
there.
Show up at the next blacklist and he's got you, bro.
Oh, he'll be there.
Oh, he'll be there too. All right.
Rob will be there for sure.
I'll dab you out, bro. Just to
We'll get
change
you
your
some good
opinion.
crumble.
For sure.
He knows he's full of shit.
Yeah, and someone was asking where they can get some of those clones. I guess they're a vet
On Sundays
on Sundays.
at Blacklist. Just meet me
Sundays
there.
at Blacklist. Catch up with him and, like you said, have the
I'll
correct.
go ahead and have a tray there.
Are you outside in the back? Or where do you set up shop?
Right in front of the stage.
No,
You like in front of the stage? I set up once there, man. I fucking hated it.
Nah, I got patients that they're very pleased with our product. They love coming over to our table. Our table, we carry packs on packs on packs on packs.
I just saw. I just saw. Okay, I did see your booth then. If you guys were there yesterday, there was somebody. One in particular, just
we always got a
packs.
green tablecloth, Greenery Depot.
All right.
But you know, we're there to change people's minds, bro. Like when I started there, I started off at the door, right by the front door in the hallway, which was the best spot ever because I got everybody in first. And so I get to set the mood. And people's taste buds, bro, I changed them. Because they would come back, bro, after they walked around and be like, hey, good looking out. I need one for the out.
Where can we find Blacklist at?
1073 North Mount Vernon Avenue in San Bernardino. Main cross streets would be Baseline and Mount Vernon. And then it's south.
It's at the Elks Lodge, huh?
Yeah,
it's the fucking Elks Lodge, and they lock it down. Saturday and Sunday now.
They revamped it. They used to be where all the glass blowers are at. Now it's a whole hallway, so you get
fucking
more
alley
vendors
of that
in there.
shit.
It's dope.
And the end of it, you could bend to left, and there's tents going on over there too. I mean, it's sizable.
They got the best fruit guy there, bro. Oh my goodness!
Hey, you guys want to know the craziest shit?
What's up?
I ain't never been there.
That's crazy, man. And now they got like 4 or 5 food vendors right out front.
Yeah, I ain't never been to the Tuesday sesh. I ain't never been to no Wednesday sesh.
You never been to the taco sesh?
Friday sesh.
You never been to the
Saturday
secret sesh?
Sunday sesh. Oh shit, I did go to secret sesh once.
Secret sesh
in LA.
Secret sesh is on.
Yeah, I was at. I went there.
I went there once, but you want to know what? I don't fucking like them. And I know y'all do your thing. I don't fucking like them.
You just don't like people. That's all.
I don't like people.
And it's okay.
And I'm sorry. I'm about to say this, and
I hate getting my shoes stepped on too.
And you don't hit me either. But I don't like them because of what they did to the industry.
Okay.
I don't like them because they show the pure demographic of the stupid fucking stoner.
Oh, they do that though.
That's what I don't like.
Yeah,
I think it helps. I think it helped that demographic. And
What's
I
crazy,
think that we
bro?
need to kill
Like,
that demographic.
have you seen these giveaways, bro? They look like savages.
Dude, they are savages.
But the thing is, like, look, you should, they're giveaways, but you should be able to respect the dude next to you. And
that's what I'm saying,
I've
dude.
Seen some crazy
it's
stuff.
not. I don't think that kind of stuff is good for industry. I think we need to portray a lot more of a professionalism,
A little bit better, yeah.
behind what we do.
But what are you gonna do? Look I'm gonna tell you, like, if I was to tell Rob, you need to calm that down. He's gonna look at you and be like,
"Fuck you, Shay."
Yeah, and then he's like, "What the fuck you want me to do? I'm gonna sit there and fucking hand out one at a time." No, because guess what? We kill it when we sit there and just hand everything.
No, I get it. It's like a concert mentality.
But at the same, not even that. Like, dude, these people, like, really, we do appreciate them. That's why we're there. That's why.
Right.
That's why Rob wouldn't do what he does if they didn't appreciate him. You know what I'm saying? Like, this dude.
No, and I got mad love for Rob.
For sure.
I got mad love for Rob.
But because I've seen Adam. And then, and I've seen other people, and it's, I'm just.
I got mad love for Adam Hill too. I need to say that as well. I got mad pictures of me and Adam.
Yeah,
so.
people do. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
it is.
No, even I'm not gonna say even
much. He's a bit much for me.
Yeah, I'll even say that sometimes some of the things that Adam does, I don't agree with either. I actually had a conversation with him at coffee shop when he was walking out, and I was like, hey, you know what, bro, like, thank you very much for the things you do for the industry. I think it's great, you know what I mean? And don't worry about the haters. He was like, oh yeah, fuck those haters. And I was like, you know what, bro, you need haters. You know what I mean? You need haters because at a certain point, haters keep you in check as well. You know what I mean? They keep your ego in check because they're like, oh, they talk shit on your ego, and then it's like, oh wait, I can't do that. They kind of remind you what not to do. And yeah,
you know what it does? It makes me want to come out harder, bro.
And that too.
It makes me come out harder.
But it does keep you in check, though. It makes your ego, like, it makes you want to come out harder, but humble as fuck.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean? Because you don't want to be that cocky.
Yeah, you can't. Well, bro, you can't, because you have to be able to look. If you talk to people in the wrong way, bro.
Yeah, they're not going to take it right.
They're not going to come back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
customer service is the best service.
Yes, no, that's for sure.
Straight up.
That's for sure. Customer service.
In every
is
line
number
of
one.
work, it's important.
So
for sure.
But that's that's kind of like what we based on. Something I learned, through the whole 10 years that I've been doing this. That's been one thing that was always instilled in me was customer service, bro.
Hey, Robin's got a couple comments. She wants to know: do they have churros?
No,
that's the one thing they need. They need medicated churros. Oh, I think Greenery Depot needs to get medicated churros.
Those are good.
No, I'm not getting in the food industry.
Maybe sponsor somebody and get some Tata churros. Hey. And she also says
rosin might as well.
You know what I'm saying? She also says haters gonna hate. Just gotta shake it off. That's right, Robin. But I heard this.
I don't like shaking them. I keep them around, bro.
But here's the thing. I also heard this.
Keep me motivated when I'm down.
They push you forward.
They do. I heard this.
For you guys.
And I told. Oh, thanks, bro. Thanks. And I told Adam this too. That people are like dump trucks. You know what I mean? Like they fill up with a bunch of garbage and a bunch of shit, but eventually a dump truck has to unload, right? So they're going to unload it somewhere, and it's generally on somebody in the public eye, in the public view. Look at all the celebrities that get mad hate, dude. You can't be a celebrity and not get hate mail. If you're a celebrity and you don't get hate mail, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, you ain't doing it right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what I've always heard. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I get thumbs down on my shows, and I smile bigger at the thumbs down than I do at the thumbs up. I'll get one thumbs down and be like, yeah, I got a fucking hater. Fuck you too. And I'll get like 8 or 9 thumbs up, and I'm like, hey, that's cool. But fuck that fucking hater. I'm fucking like, yeah, it makes me want to come out and have a better show and be like, you know what, bro? That's cool. You can hate all you want, but guess what? I have my own fucking radio show. You don't. I get to have my homies on here and talk about herb. You know what I mean? I got my homie right here. I got my homie right there. I got my homie right there. And I got my fam right there. So what's up, bro?
Yeah, buddy.
You know, like, hate all you want, guys. You know, just work harder. The fact of the matter is I hustled a long fucking time to get where I am. I was a nothing in this game for a long time. I'm still a fucking nothing, to be quite honest with you. And I have what I have, and I know the people I do. And I'm still a fucking nobody.
Yeah.
You know, so.
I just feel like being hands-on is the best way to be.
It is.
Relying on other people, just, you know.
You got to be independent.
Man, bro.
Relying on other people is never going to get the job done, because nobody's going to work as hard as you do. And that's just as much. You know, it's your passion. It's your thing. Nobody's going to work as hard.
There's few in between, though. There are few in between people that I've come across that are, you know, real good people, and you know, they're very successful. I'd love to be like them. I'm trying to be like them.
Definitely.
Straight up.
Definitely. You know, there are some great people in this industry, and we'll talk about that when we come back from break here. We got to take off for a break. And I think that those people need recognition, because I think a lot of them are going to bow out of this industry here coming up pretty soon, because it's going to become a lot of, if you're really in it for the people, I think it's going to kind of be kicking you out. And that is an unfortunate thing. And we're going to discuss that a little bit when we come back here from break on the Cannabis Couch. This is Kaotic Radio. We are brought to you by the TerpHouse. Stick with us, everybody.
Yeah, boy.
uncensored. It's live 24/7. It's chaoticradio.com.
Like I'm about to float up in the clouds and touch the sky. Niggas got me so damn amazing. I wanna smoke until I pass out. Get the mask out and let me hit it until this project knocks my ass out. I'ma crash out and sleep until morning. I'm yawning, so what can I say?
All right, everybody, welcome back to the last part of the Cannabis Couch on Kaotic Radio, brought to you by my homies over at the TerpHouse, some of the best vape pens on the planet right there. So I want to ask our listeners and the people viewing on YouTube, what the fuck were we talking about before we went to break? Because these assholes got me really stoned, and I seriously forgot right when I walked in the door. I was like, oh, I have it, and then I forgot. So in any case, we're gonna go ahead and go back to the fact that weed is gonna suck here in about 2 years, and it's gonna. That's why I said weed and not cannabis, because I don't really believe it's gonna be that great on a mass scale. Maybe. I'm not going to try to like say something, this, but maybe for like me and the people in this room, because we're very involved in the industry, but for the masses, it's not. I think that there's going to be a lot of bad stuff out there. It's going to be good quality, and there's not going to be anything bad in it. Let me tell you that. But I don't actually think that the Tata is going to exactly be the standard. Let's put it that way. Because, like, as you brought up earlier, I think it's too potent for some people. It just fucked me up, and I smoke a lot of herb. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I do think that that you're right. That is going to be kind of a connoisseur level, and that market is always going to narrow down. Even on a mass scale, that market's still going to narrow down, because not everybody's going to be able to smoke that all the time. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to see how I do going to work tomorrow after I take a big ass bong toke of that shit. I'm probably going to be productive for the first few hours, but I don't give a fuck.
It's pretty interesting. Like, where is the cannabis industry going? Because think about like export. Am I going to be able to order weed from Jamaica like legally? I mean,
well, that's actually.
Are they going to ship it?
Federal situation.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm just saying. At the moment, no.
But we are getting. I mean, relatively close to federal legalization. I mean,
like, think about exports. Exports. On a shipment level.
But honestly, do you really want weed from Jamaica?
Seeds are still getting busted. They're still getting stopped.
Right, because it's still federal though. But if say we had the same tolerance as Amsterdam, you can do what you kind of want to do there as long as you're responsible and whatnot. And as Eddie was pointing out, when you're in the airport, they're asking you, do you have anything? Because it's you can legally have it now, but you can't legally have it there. But I have to say this, I never thought that there would be a day that I would see recreational cannabis in California, Colorado, Washington, Oregon, or Texas.
Wow. Yeah, at all.
So now that we have it, I want to actually say, yeah, by the time my kids are my age, you probably will be able to fly with cannabis. To certain countries.
I thought it was like, well, to certain countries. Okay, you're talking about out of the country, yeah. State wise, I guess.
But you fly through other countries on your way to other countries, and like a shipment.
No, but technically, if you're 12 miles up, technically if you're flying and you're a certain amount of miles up, I don't think it's 12, but if you're a certain amount of miles up or a mile off deck or something like that, or 2 miles off deck,
right?
You're in international air. So international law, it is still illegal. But it is only illegal in international law because of the policies that the United States holds. Google has all the fucking answers. Shout out to Google for training every adult ever now.
Thank you, Google.
Now, I've seen that meme all the time. It says, who knew being an adult would just mean typing everything into Google?
Yeah, but I mean, it's still think about it. Before Google, you memorized stuff, and you remembered phone numbers.
Oh, bro, guys, my phone died, and Frank can vouch for this. My phone died right when I seriously showed up here at the studio, touched the door, and watched my phone power down as I was just sitting like, oh, okay, fuck, this is totally screwed. And then I thought to myself, I don't know Boom's number. I don't know Frank's number. I don't know Mike's number. I don't know Donovis' number.
Lean on the phone for that shit.
I don't know anybody's fucking number.
And you can't ask Siri because she dead.
She did.
She died.
You know, I don't have Siri.
How about now?
Unfortunately, I don't have that mad British bitch yelling at me. But, you know, I don't even like it, to be honest with you. I don't like talking into my phone because it doesn't fucking work. It doesn't. I don't know what the hell my phone thinks I'm saying, but it's not what I'm saying half the time. I'm like, what the fuck? I texted my ex-wife the other day some shit, and she texted me back. She's like, what? And then I read my text, and I was like, holy fuck! I'm so glad I texted you that, because you would just be like, oh, this guy's a dumbass, and not somebody fucking important. You know what I mean? Like, that would be fucking stupid. Not saying you're not important, Megan, but like, yeah, fuck you too.
Well, you sound like this to Siri.
Yeah, seriously. I need the address. Seriously, man. Fucking, I love Chewbacca, though. He's one of my favorite Star Wars characters. Yeah. I always kept that figurine.
What, the OG Chewbacca?
Yeah, dude. I still have the OG Chewbacca, and I actually just gave my homie, because he's a big Star Wars fan and shit. So when Rogue One came out, the Han Solo, when he's in the fucking whole like really cold weather get up.
Cryo. Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Not when he was cryo, but like when he was saving Luke's life. You know what I mean? And he cut that shit open and showed him. So like when he's in that get up, I just gave that to my homie. He was like, "Damn, where'd you get this?" And I was like, "Well, I've had it for 20 fucking years."
Goddamn.
Oh fuck. I'm old. I've had it for 25 fucking years. So, but what do you got, Donovis, over there? You found anything yet on Google?
Just the new Cross Canada trade deal. They're opening up to the marijuana market.
Yeah, I did read that as well. If my phone
crazy.
wouldn't have died, I believe that was one of the topics I had for today.
They won't even let me in Canada.
Yeah, so
I don't think they'll let me in either. I have tattoos all over my fucking hands.
It's just a criminal
like that
thing.
at all.
If you committed any kind of crime, you can't go for 7 years.
Governments across Canada will unveil an internal trade agreement Friday designed to not only knock down domestic business barriers, but also lay down groundwork for talks to establish a cross-country marijuana market.
There it is.
That's dope. And that's for Canada, right?
Yeah.
See, so I got to think, if Canada's doing it, it's going to start fading down here eventually.
Like just like how this Colorado went.
Yep.
That was everybody's go ahead and try, hit and miss, see how it goes. Let them see it. Let's see if it self-destructs or not, which was kind of messed up. Because
it really was, though. It really was. It was the test dummy. It was, hey, all right, do you guys fuck it up? Then you're going to be the laughing stock.
And they were the laughing stocks because they don't know what we're about.
And they got it done.
They don't know nothing.
But you know,
that's what I was saying.
It's like a fucking fraction. They they have no clue.
I do think that, but I think I don't think that they're not at the pinnacle. Let's put it that way.
California's got
for sure.
California. How are you gonna
they made a damn good base.
There's too many chiefs in California.
All right,
that's way too many fucking chiefs.
Too many.
Not enough Indians.
Not enough because everybody wants to be a boss.
Well, who in the fuck in this room wants to be a fucking?
I'm cool. I don't need that stress, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? But they're the ones that are not stressing because we're over here breaking our heads trying to figure out how to beat them.
But NorCal
while they're winning, bro. They're winning. They get to go vacation. They get to go, while we.
Well, I'm not saying I haven't taken some nice vacations and bought some nice homes.
I just got back from Hawaii.
Yeah, Danny, that was a nice trip too, Danny, by the way. I liked every single one of the pictures. Like, this motherfucker, fuck.
Flexing.
He gets to come back and be on the radio, this motherfucker.
But it's cool, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's going to go. We'll be able to trade eventually.
Yeah.
I have
Cannabis currency.
I always get hit up. I get hit up by people in like the UK that ask me if I could mail them vape pens, and I'm like, no.
You want to know a crazy thing? Nope. I worked for a glass company for a number of years, and at the tail end of working for them, I was in charge of sales, distribution, management, sandblasting, all kinds of shit. If you've listened to the show before, I've actually said it once on the show, but I'm not going to repeat it. So even when I was trying to send glass to Canada, never used. Ever used. I mean, fresh, right out of the kiln into, sitting on the shelf and into some bubble wrap and in a box. Like, never fucking used. Was some of the hardest shit ever. I was mislabeling them motherfucking boxes like crazy, you know what I mean? What is this? Glass vases, and Oh yeah, just like crazy. And it's a trip to even, that was just a few years ago. So now, like, if they open that up, then they know that they have to have, bongs come in, and they know that they have to have that kind of stuff, because you can't, you got to smoke it. And if you're going to smoke good weed, you got to smoke it out of a good piece. Yeah. And I did work for one of the, top bong companies in the world. They got their shit together, and unfortunately we had a falling out. But, and those markets are going to open up a lot bigger up there too. And so I think that it's all in all a good thing. And I think that's how it's going to help trickle down into us, is by our neighbors doing it, by a lot of states going on board, that the feds aren't really going to have an option.
Well, that's kind of like what we're going through now. Everybody says, oh, it's Canadian law. Like, kind of the rules that they're implementing on us, because it is kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
That they've been going through this whole time, but been able to.
Yeah, we're new to it. Amsterdam, Canada.
Yeah, we are new. We're babies in this shit. Yeah. Nowadays, and when I say in this shit, I mean, like, as for legalization and having those kinds of things on point, because sure, we got our growing on point, we have our extracts on point and everything like that, and our vape pens on point. But we don't have our laws on point when it comes to recreational cannabis. We don't have, our limitations for what people can drive on point. We don't have how much people should actually be able to grow, because we all know that 6 plants isn't actually enough. I'm a heavy smoker, and 6 plants isn't going to make it for me. Like he said, you got gavitas.
I'm going to have to grow some beasts.
You beast, dude.
Yeah, you got to grow large plants.
You're growing great plants right now.
I've seen some guys do some outdoor stuff, and I don't think.
Bro, I've done
tree trunks.
I've done 20 footers that are 10 feet wide, 12 feet wide. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's possible. But also, I'm really practical, because all of that weed, all of that cannabis is not good. Even when you grow a fucking monster, the internal stuff is not good. Only what you see is basically the usable. Yeah. Anything, 6 inches in is crap, because it didn't get enough light. It didn't get to be able to perform photosynthesis the way it should have. It had breakdowns. It had all the crap left in there. That's where the spiders are, and that's where, you know what I mean? And you cannot have plants that gigantic and not have bugs roaming around them. You can't sit there and pick them off. In an indoor garden, when you got a few, you find every fucking caterpillar. Yeah, you find every one. But when you have this massive thing and it's 20 feet tall, dude, I never want to get up on that fucking ladder. I was like, fuck that. Right? Well, see all this I can see? I'll just use all that. We'll
what
see what's up there. Yeah.
Take care of yourself. You're on your own.
And I used to chop them down, and sometimes the tops would be completely fucked up. Like, hash pile. Yeah, let's shake that down.
I've had my fair share.
But 6 plants isn't enough. It's not ever going to be enough. Even for the occasional user, 6 plants is not going to be enough. You have to let people grow enough plants to supply them long enough, right? Because we all know that growing is expensive. Growing 6 plants, unless you truly, truly know what you're doing, you're not going to get enough off of those plants to have, let's say, a profit. I'm just going to put it that way. Return to you, because
I don't know. I've seen too many beginner's luck.
Yeah, beginner's luck. Okay,
man.
Okay, but you know what? Beginner's luck is a percentage, though.
I'm not even going to say too much beginner's luck, because I told them how to do it. Right, but still, But dude, these, there are. Look, the hardworking people, they're a dying breed, bro.
Yes.
Okay.
That is sad.
Very sad. So, like, I seen customers that came through the door that I was like, money.
Oh yeah.
Money. No, he's not gonna make it. He's not. All right, he will. And it was the opposite. Those guys that I thought were going to, they ended up getting out because they couldn't get it right. Yeah. And the kids, it was the kids. These kids, they're smart, bro. They just don't.
Well,
yeah, they're not consistent. They get bored. They get bored
easy.
Well,
they have tools that we never had, because when we started, you couldn't go to fucking YouTube and watch how to make fucking rosin or how to use a fucking BHO machine
For sure.
for any of that kind of stuff. You just couldn't. It was, hey, I got this homie and he knows how to do it, so let's go over there and we gotta go at 2 in the fucking morning because nobody can see us, and let's go over there and he's gonna fucking teach us how to do this shit. And then you went over there and you did.
I learned how to make clones in solo cups with a rubber band, a little bit of Clonex, and a sandwich bag to go right over it and blow some warm air in it, give it that humidity. And dude, that guy, I'm telling you, I learned so much. He's a great
fucking
guy.
Kids.
He got lucky.
He's a great guy, but man, I worked real hard to learn what I know. You know,
man, you know how many fucking gigantic holes I had to dig and fill with fucking horse shit and just so much stuff I don't even want to fucking.
Until they started making flower beds on top of the ground.
Fuck them. Fuck you, lazy ass little bitches. Don't want to cut in there. Here, no, I'm just gonna make a flower bed and fill it up. Fuck you. Put your shit in the ground. Let your shit actually root fucking correctly. Let your roots go and actually be like, hey, yeah, I got a 12-foot plant. How tall is it? Oh, it's 12 feet, but how wide is it? Oh, it's like 3 feet wide. 3 feet fucking wide. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, yeah. Oh, because your beds are only 3 fucking feet and your fucking roots can't go anywhere.
They're
so you're
growing
fucking
cactus.
Yeah, so your fucking arms don't want to go anywhere. Dude, I used to shit you not, bro. I'd be up there and I'd be trimming and I'd grab a fucking branch and it'd shake a tree 3 fucking rows over. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I'd seriously have a goddamn fucking, as long as this room. You know what I mean? I'm like, dude, that's 2 plants over. My dad like, where do I cut? We'll get off the ladder and go over there. It's on that fucking one. And he's like, are you fucking serious? I'm like, yeah. You know, I would have side branches, I shit you not, that were fucking 8 feet long and 3 feet fucking wide. Like my side branches were some people's whole fucking plant.
Yeah.
You know, but at the same point, only a quarter of that whole entire branch was usable. And that's my point, is that people have to be able to grow enough weed, cannabis.
How many people are growing sativas outdoor? How many? Sorry, no, hold on.
Almost nobody.
How many people are growing indicas in outdoor and sativas indoor?
I don't know anybody growing any of these fucking sativas.
Because the thing is, look, even the hybrids, even sativa dominant hybrids.
Yeah.
Bro, those things are yielders. If you can't yield with them things, you just need to stop. You need to stop or tell your son.
Yeah, but I can't
tell
smoke
your
that.
Kids.
I can only smoke this.
But check it out. You're only getting so much. If you take this outside, you're not gonna grow a bush. You're gonna grow
No, I've tried to grow clones outside, and those motherfuckers only get about 10 feet tall, no matter what the fuck I give them.
And they don't bush out.
No, they're like, I fucking hate clones outside.
Yeah.
Have you ever taken a outdoor plant and flowering outdoor plant and then bring it indoor and finish flowering indoor?
No,
you get some. It works.
My looms would change and my whole shit would fuck up.
I mean, it does stress the plant. But
herming all day.
Yeah,
fuck that.
No.
Yeah, that's too big of a stress. I know people that have done things like that because they've had to. You know, like, oh, I'm getting popped, I got to go indoors. Right. Things never work out. I've actually seen. This is a trivia thing. I've actually seen cannabis have round leaves.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, and it's because it goes through such a fucking shock that the leaves actually go round. They don't come up to points or anything. It just grows round leaves, looks like a normal fucking tree. And it's just because you shocked the fuck out of the plant, and it's just not good. At that point, you have to bring everything back. You have to get the correct hormones running through the plant. Once you change the light, not only that, because outside light is a different color than inside light. It's different amount of blooms. It's different temperatures. It's a completely different atmosphere. So you can't, go doing the back and forth.
Yeah, you got to leave your plants where they are and let them finish. And
because you can't. The second, and I, think everybody really that's grown can tell you this, that the second you shock your plant or anything like that, you pretty much have lost like a minimum of 4 days, because it's not going to grow, it's not going to do anything, it's going to fix itself, and then it's going to start growing again.
Right.
So you don't want to lose any grow time, because your light's still on it. You're still wasting money on those 4 days, and it's not really going to give you anything.
What company soil you use?
I'm not going to say right now. I can tell you when these things are off.
Okay.
But I can't tell you right now.
I'm a vermisoil guy.
Yeah, I kind of do my own little.
Shout out to Devin, the General Hydro rep. He's that dude. He's put me on game on a couple things. Heavy 16 too.
See, I was about to say shout out Bryce because I am from fucking.
Oh, Heavy 16, bro.
Well, I am an Anza kid. I'm from Anza. I went up there. You know, I'm an Anza boy. I know who Bryce is. I know who Bryce is. I'm very, very, very familiar with their product. A lot of my friends use them. Everything. I mean, you know, they're an Anza local thing, so that's what we do. But yeah, shout out those guys. Heavy 16 always doing great work. They put out some really, really great products.
Yeah, no.
And if you can afford to get it,
game with their root sauce, bro.
If you can afford to get it, they're good. Another one that's good that I use is Elite 91. I don't know if you've ever used those guys, but on your clones and everything, their veg nutrients are second to none. I like Heavy 16, I'll give them that, but Elite 91 is second to none when it comes to their veg and their clone.
Like, it sucks. I have to order it, but the Uni 1 by Uber, that's what I use in veg.
Oh yeah,
it has everything in it.
That stuff's
iron, zinc, boron, bro. It's stellar, and all I add is Heavy 16 roots.
Yeah, and everything comes out nice.
Money, bro. My veg stage is retarded.
It's retarded.
It's retarded.
It's retarded.
They're so healthy, green, thick leaves, Heavy 16 foliar.
Well, check it out.
Business.
We're gonna start doing interviews outside of here because I got my video dude Frank here. So on the weekends and stuff, we're gonna start going out. We're gonna start doing interviews at people's grows. We're gonna go to the Hitman Coffee Shop. We're gonna go to glass shops and interview people and things like that. So I'd like to come by, and do the whole black bag treatment on us, and you can take us in, and then I'd like to video and interview you in there and ask questions about the plants and try to educate people on growing and give them a little bit, because as we all know, a lot more people are going to start growing, and if they're going to do it, I'd rather teach them the correct way.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Because there's a lot of misinformation and things out there, and people can't afford to go to schools and such like that. I've been to schools, and I've put my time in the industry, so I've kind of paid my tuition both ways.
Yeah, straight up.
And so that's why that's why I have this show, is because I want to, project good education towards cannabis and where we're going. So I'd like, to have you on some more, especially to talk about cannabis education, how to grow, how to produce some bomb ass fucking tata,
yeah,
because everybody needs to know how to do that kind of stuff and really produce some bomb ass shit. Because I don't want Snickle Fritz, bro. I want everybody to be bomb.
Bro.
Can't do it.
It's hurting the market.
It's killing the market.
Hurt to the market.
When I started this game, bro, a pound was minimum $4,000 minimum.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Minimum, and it was awesome. I had rally cars, and I had all kinds of shit. You know what I mean?
I was enjoying life.
I had good product too. My father and I made good product. We do good product that was. Had no pesticides, had nothing like that, because we didn't use anything like that. We used all organic stuff. I'm sure if you would have tested it, some things would have been here and there because there's stuff in the soil. You can't, we were in the dirt. We weren't, completely controlled as they are in flower beds and stuff like that. But at the same time, I had 20-foot side branches and shit like that, and that's not a joke. I'm not just trying to boast or anything like that. Like that's straight up. I mean, we really did have that type of stuff. To this day, my father still grows gigantic fucking things.
That's what's up.
This room that we're in right here could probably only hold 4 plants that my dad grows, and it would be packed. You wouldn't be able to see the other side on it anyway. You know what I mean? Anytime I ever showed my boys that they come up and I'm like, hey, you want to go to the greenhouse? Like, yeah. I'd open it up and they'd be like, what the fuck? Because they're used to walking into indoor rooms where you can look across, you can see the walls and shit.
I've done my fair share of outdoor grows. Even fucking camping in the mountains was pretty fun. But that one right there, that I think that was the most experience that I got as far as seeing what cultivating really is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right,
bro, keeping it to the self. Just, man, that shit's crazy.
We got Rachel over here, and she says 7 plants, 1 for each day of the week.
All right.
That sounds pretty good, but why not 12, 1 for each month of the year? If we're gonna go that statement, then fuck it. Let's just go 12 monsters. And then this month I smoke Blue Dream. This month I smoke Skywalker.
Yeah,
this month
exactly.
I smoke
That's
No Blue Dream.
That would be no
It was just
He's tired of a blue dream.
I actually don't like Blue Dream either. It's just a very familiar strain with everyone.
It's a good look.
They love
Blue
that shit in
Dream. Blue
Washington,
Dream's
man.
good to blast. Live rosin, squash. Pressed.
Squashed it, people. Yeah, people on the know what
I love the
squash is.
squashes. I'm all about the squash. I don't know about the press. Even the crumble. The crumble comes out different color. It tastes different. It's my guy. I only go through one dude to make my crumble. He's the business.
Well, you know,
He
I
likes
gotta
to
talk to
stay
you.
low-key.
I gotta talk to you then right now when we leave, because actually I have something that needs to be dealt with.
Oh, for sure.
So that's
I'll
what's
give
up.
you
So
that.
yeah.
I'll give you
We'll
that.
talk right now when we get off the air. But I want to thank everybody very much for tuning in to the Cannabis Couch. Thank you very much, Greenery Depot, for stopping by
Thank
and
you
dropping
guys
off some
for
love.
the
and-
invite,
and
man.
showing
Appreciate
up.
it.
Oh, anytime, bro. I mean that. Anytime, man. You're around. You want to stop on by? You're more than welcome to pop on in
Yeah,
here.
I'm always out here, so yeah.
Oh
for
yeah,
sure.
dude, you're
I'll
more
be-
than welcome. He'll be on more. And I want to thank everybody very much for coming out and listening to us, tuning in right here on YouTube. I love y'all. Keep it
Peace
sexy out there.